So, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Nikira. Let's see, what are we gonna talk about? So the reason why I decided to just go ahead and pick up my camera and film was like, it's a snow day. I'm not doing anything, nothing's happening. So I was like, what can I do during this snow day to like have a fun time and film? That's what I can do. So I just got out of the shower, about to do a little skincare, like just moisturizer and sunscreen. That's the only thing that I do for skincare. But yeah, what else am I gonna do after this? I'm gonna make breakfast. I'm going to do some work. I'm doing winter intercession classes, so it's like all online, but the good thing about it is we only have one in-person class. But the bad downside to that is it's an all-day class because we're getting certified in mental health counseling, like youth mental health counseling. So we have to go to a class and stay there literally all day from 9 to 4 o'clock. So that's gonna be an adventure for sure. And I still have my bonnet on, and I know y'all probably like, dang, like first impression bonnet. But yeah, I still have my bonnet on because I have my hair like braided up, or like, yeah, 3-strand twist or braided up under here. It's not the best, and I'm gonna look so crazy when I take this bonnet off. But yeah, and then I figured also, what is another good thing to do when it's like snowing? You can't really go anywhere, you can't really do anything. You watch a scary movie, duh. So today I'm gonna be watching like scary movies that give off like cold vibes or like wintry vibes and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about watching The Thing. I think it came out in 1985. The one with Kurt Russell and Keith Richards and everybody on that one. I'm gonna watch that. And the crazy thing about it is, y'all are gonna think this is so wild, but my first time watching The Thing was last year, like in entirety. Like I've seen clips of it, I seen it when it was on TV, all of that stuff like that, but I never just sat down and watched it. And I knew it was gonna be a movie that I liked, but I just never sat down and watched it at all. But now it's one of my favorite like horror movies. And so I was like, it's cold, it's snowing, I can't go nowhere. I'm kind of in isolation, like the characters in the movie. So what better way to get that feeling going than to watch a scary movie and watch The Thing. I haven't seen the 2011 version, which I think is a prequel to like the stuff like supposed to be about like the Swedish base where they were before they found them. So I haven't seen that one, but I've been hearing like a lot of mixed reviews about that one. I know like some people like it, some people don't like it, so maybe I'll do a double feature and watch that. Watch both of them. But yeah, are y'all ready for the grand surprise? I'm ashamed, I know. I look crazy. And usually in the morning, and I'm gonna oil my hair with some rosemary oil, but usually in the morning I listen to my podcasts, or I'll turn on music and stuff like that. The podcast that I've been listening to, because like I said, like I'm a big horror movie fan. I love movies in general, but horror movies, that's my jam for real. I've been listening to this podcast called Too Scary Didn't Watch, and it's a podcast where these 3 women is Sammy, Henley, and Emily, and Henley and Emily are too scared to watch like scary movies. Like they don't do horror movies at all. So Sammy watches the scary movies and like tells the plot of the movie. She tells like y'all know what this is giving. Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. I'm getting on topic. But yeah, Samuel will watch the movies and like tell like the basic plot for them, and like just tell like all the spoilers and stuff like that. And I like them. They have like really good energy. They are really goofy and funny. And if you're interested in like, you're the type of person that's like scared to watch scary movies and like you need like that heads up of like what's gonna happen, then I think that that would be a good podcast for you to listen to. And they even have like interviews with different directors of movies, where they ask the director questions about like the making of the movie, inspiration and all that, which I think is really cool. But yeah, they're really fun. I really like them. So I think that a lot of people will like them too. If you're like interested in it, like you get scared by movies easily, I think that they'll be good. What other one? I've been listening to the Horror Virgin, and it's a podcast with 3 people. Well, it used to be 3 people, now it's just 2 people. It's Paige and Todd now. It used to be Paige, Todd, and Mikey. And they basically do the same thing where they talk about like horror movies. They give like their reviews on it. They talk about like the making, they give fun facts, they go over the budget for the movie, like they do all of that. And I really like them because they're like chaotic energy, they're like goofy. So like if you need like somebody like, if you're looking for like chaotic energy, then I honestly really suggest like you go watch them, because they're really good at their podcast. What other things? Or I'll put it on like a YouTube video, like a comforting YouTube video and stuff like that. Like lately I've been watching Catherine Karras, I think that's how you say her last name, and she's just like chef's kiss. Like I love her. She has like very dark and gloomy, very fall, very comforting type of content, and I really like her videos. And watching her like, and she also reviews books, so like if you're interested in like somebody who reviews books, like she does do a lot of book videos and like recommending books and stuff like that. She's very into like fantasy types books, but I know that she's mentioned that she's into like fantasy books where it's comforting. So she does a lot of those books. I would highly recommend her. She also owns a sticker business where she sells stickers that she draws herself, and she shows you like the behind the scene videos of her drawing the stickers and like the whole process. And she also does a lot of journaling content, so like if y'all like journaling content, I feel like y'all would highly freak with that. What is my time? I'm on 8 minutes. I just want to make sure I'm not like wasting people's time. But yeah, she does like that type of content, like journaling content. She's really good. I like her. I'm almost done taking out my hair. Like people with curly hair, have y'all ever twisted y'all hair up or like braided y'all hair up, and then you find out like in the middle of the day that you missed it, like a whole twist or a whole plait? I do this so much, and it's always like at the back of my head. I'll be randomly like in the middle of the day just touching my hair or just feeling my hair, or even if I'm just going to scratch my hair, and then all of a sudden I'm like, this feel like a plait, and guess what it is? It's a plait, which is so crazy to me. I'm like, how did I miss this? So I think it's one more back here. Let's hope it's one more back here, because my, but yeah. The type of content that I'm hoping to do on this channel is like day in the life, very comforting content. Maybe some talking videos where I'm just like giving like advice. I'm hoping to do like arts and crafts. Listen, y'all, like I have a lot of interest and a lot of likes, so I would definitely be doing like a lot of horror movie videos, because that's my jam. I gotta put my glasses on because, yeah. Gotta put my glasses on because I can't see without my glasses. I usually wear contacts Hold on, let me go get my earrings. I'm back. So, I usually wear my contacts in my eye, but I'm not right now because let me explain what happened. Oh, that's another thing you didn't know about me. I'm a yapper. Like, I yap. I talk way too much. But, like, I've gotten better as I've gotten older. But, yeah, so what happened was yesterday I was getting ready to go, to training for my job because we have, like, different trainings. Like, we have spring training. We're on spring training. So, I got up around 8 something. I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna go ahead and get ready and like get up and all that good jizzle nizzle. I get up, I'm gonna put my contacts in. I go to put my contacts in, I put the left one in and I put the right one in, but then the right one was looking like really blurry. So I was like, okay, like let me take it out, put it back in the solution. Maybe like it just needs to be soaked again or something like that. Or maybe I put it in wrong, like on the wrong side. Cause you know with contacts, there's a right side and there's a wrong side. So I go to take it out and I go to like pinch my like eye to like get it. There's no contact. I'm like, where's the contact? Where is it? So I get up close, I'm like feeling on my eye, I'm like scraping in my eye, like I don't have a problem touching my eye, that's another thing. I'm like scraping at it, I'm like, Lord, please. And so at this point, I'm thinking like, maybe my contact is like getting stuck behind my eye. And I'm like, I don't know how that could happen. Like, like this shouldn't happen. And so I'm panicking. I'm calling like I called eye doctors around me and they were all like, we can only see you at this time right here. And I'm like, that's not gonna work. I need y'all to see me right now. Like, I need y'all to see me now. I think I'm finna go blind. So I'm like panicking and they were like, well, this is the only appointment. So I'm like, I'm gonna call y'all back, whatever. Then next thing you know, I was calling like the urgent cares. I was like, hey, I have this problem going on with my eye. Could y'all see me right now? They were like, no, you gotta go to your eye doctor. And I'm like, I thought this was urgent care. This is urgent. I thought y'all could see me. No, finito. So, they weren't gonna see me. So I text my supervisor. I text both of my supervisors. I'm really close with my supervisors. Like, we're really good friends and all that. Like, they're very supportive, they're very nice and stuff like that. And I text my supervisor and I was like, don't panic, but because I don't have a car, I was like, don't panic, but I need somebody to take me to the eye doctor because I think my contact is stuck in my eye. And tell me why my supervisor just was like, girl. And she took me. We laughed the whole way to keep from crying. But she took me, and then this thing, you know, I finally got back there to the doctor because I had to go to my own eye doctor. And I called my eye doctor and I was like, this is an emergency, like, can y'all see me? And at first they were like, can you come in at like 1:45? And I'm like, 1:45? I need to come in like now 45. So they were like, you can go ahead and come. Went to my eye doctor. My eye doctor poured like this dye in my eye and she was like, I don't see a contact. Like, I think what happened was you were maybe blinking and the contact rolled up and fell out of your eye, and then like with you panicking and thinking that it was in your eye, you were scratching your cornea. So like my cornea is scratched up and irritated. So she gave me like these antibacterial eye drops to like heal it and like make the irritation go away. But also she gave me some regular artificial tears in case my eye like gets dry or anything. So she was like, just wait, hold off on putting your contacts in just in case. Just wait on putting them in. So I'm gonna probably put them in like Monday, so because she told me I can put them in Monday. So yeah, that's what happened. That is why I'm wearing my glasses. Usually I'm not wearing my glasses, but that's what happened because I'm a silly little goose. But I'm about to go in the kitchen. I'm about to make breakfast and I'm gonna take y'all with me because We best friends now. We locked in. We locked in. Even if y'all not watching, we locked in. Like, yeah, y'all my love. Y'all my lovers. Y'all my little stinklings. We got it on the second try. When I first started making pancakes, I would like mess up so much because I would have the pan on like high heat instead of having it like letting it warm up and then turning the heat down. So now I'll turn it on like medium heat, let the pan get hot, and then once I feel like it's significantly hot, then I'll pour my batter in and turn like the stove down at a certain point. And it also helps that this pan is non-stick. Check on my bacon. Okay, the bacon looks about done, so I'm gonna take the bacon out. And I need something to get the bacon because Auntie ain't got hands still. And the crazy thing about it is my mom and my auntie and all of them, they'll just like touch a hot pan and take it out of the stove and like it's nothing. I guess it is nothing to them because they've been like cooking for so long at this point. But me, I need like gloves, I need mitts, I need a fire protectant, something, I need a rag, I need a paper towel, I need something to cover my hands with because I cannot just sit there and just take the pan out the stove. Like, girl. I'm about to take my bacon off of this pan and put it on like a plate with some paper towels just so it can drain like all of that grease off of there because we already know it's enough grease already, and it's already enough grease in bacon, so we don't need to just be harboring onto that extra. And I like for my bacon to still kind of be like stringy and all that good stuff. It's time for this pancake to come off. I like for it to be chewy and like a little crunchy. I don't like for it to just be crazy. My mom for the longest time would just, because I like burnt food too, which sounds weird. Like I like burnt food, but my mom for the longest time would just burn my bacon. And she'd be like, and then finally I started cooking my bacon the way that I like it, and finally I was like, yeah, like this is the way I like to eat my bacon. And finally she was like, oh, I didn't know you like to eat your bacon that way. Like I had just been cooking it this way, and I was like, well, you're cooking it this way, but I didn't want to like correct you and like be like, oh, I don't want that, because don't get me wrong, I love me some crunchy bacon, but I just now that I've gotten a little older, I kind of prefer my bacon to kind of just still be kind of like, to still be like this, kind of like still soft and crunchy but like chewy and stuff like that. So that's how I prefer my bacon. I'm about to get done making like the pancakes, and then I'm gonna sit down and we can eat together. So we have our plate, we got our bacon, we got our pancakes. I have some more in the kitchen and I'm most likely gonna eat that later on. We also have some strawberry kiwi strawberry Arizona juice, and I'm gonna make me a coffee after this. I usually don't like to eat my coffee with my food because I like my coffee to be like piping hot. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I already took a bite of my pancakes, but I'm gonna let y'all have a bite because, you know, you might be hungry and I can't sit right here and eat in front of you and just have you hungry. So you get a bite too, boo. Here you go. I know, yeah. 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 I got like a piece of hair sticking up. But I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna like watch on TV. Cause like I know one thing that I've noticed is my attention span, and I know I can blame it, really is their phone for real. Like parents be like, it's because you going through this because of their phone. It really is their phone. My attention span has been like shot. And I know it's one reason is because like me being on my phone, being on TikTok, consuming like short form videos like all the time. Like I know that that's the reason why like my attention span has been like crap, like trash. And I think another reason why my attention span has been just so short is because like right now I'm getting my master's in clinical mental health counseling, and we have to do like a lot of work. We have to do like sitting with people. So I feel like too why my attention span has been short is because I feel like I've been so busy and so preoccupied with work and stuff like that. So like when it comes to watching things, I'm kind of like, it seems like my mind is kind of one of those quick dopamine hits and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get back into, like, don't get me wrong, I've been watching like movies and reading and stuff like that, but this year I want to really get back into reading books and reading a lot of books and stuff like that. Making sure that I'm like just reading the books that are on my shelf and stuff like that, because there's no point in me collecting them and being excited about them because I love reading, but it's no point in me like collecting them if I'm not gonna read them. So that's what I'm trying to do. I just got done reading The Silence of the Lambs. If you didn't know, this the second book in the Hannibal Lecter series. I think it's like 4 books, but that's my stuff right there. Hannibal, that's my stuff. But I read Red Dragon last year, one of my favorite books. That's the story where it starts out with Will Graham, Hannibal Lecter, and Francis Dollarhide, who is the Red Dragon. So definitely recommend that book. I just got done reading The Silence of the Lambs, which is the second book, which is about Clarice Starling and Hannibal Lecter and Buffalo Bill. So that's what's going on there. I just got done reading that book. When did I get done reading it? I got done reading it last Sunday. I got done reading it last Sunday. I had finally finished it up. I really liked it, and I thought it was a really good book. I love the way that Thomas Harris writes, especially like going into the context of like, if you're not very familiar with FBI procedurals, like he goes into depth with all of it. And I also like that he, like I was reading somebody's review on it, and they were saying like how important this book was in concerns with like, he wrote it in the 1980s when the FBI and profiling and behavior science was still kind of like getting stuff together, and they weren't as advanced as today. So it's just so interesting to read the book and then have like here, this is what they're doing here, this is what they're doing there, because the reason why everything is so like descriptive in Thomas Harris like Hannibal Lecter novels is because he actually worked with the behavioral science unit and worked with the FBI and was able to like get close-up footage on everything. So it was a really good book. I would definitely say that I like the way that he wrote Clarice Starling and the way of her just not being like this Mary Jane character. Like, she's not perfect, but it's so funny though, because like, I guess he's setting it up where he talks about her character, wherever she comes in contact with the male character, they're kind of like almost instantly like in love or attracted to her, which I find very interesting, because I'm like, we're also reading this from like, it's third person, but we're also kind of getting it from Clarice's kind of point of view. So I'm kind of wondering like, is this her perceiving things of like these guys kind of like being in love with her and kind of like doing this? I don't know, I really like this angle. I feel like we're intimately talking. I feel like we're on a, like, I feel like we're sitting face to face. and like gossiping about things that nobody else is. But I really like that there is a lot of like interesting language, the way that he talks about like plus size people and plus size women. So there will be like a lot of like terms, because as you know, like Buffalo Bill, like can I say kills and skin, wow, and skins like women that are plus sized, because he's trying to, I don't want to spoil it, but I mean, it is what it is, the point. But he's like skinning these women so he can make a woman suit and stuff like that, because he's not transsexual, but it's something else that is going on there. So he's doing that, but also just in the way that they talk about the characters in the book talk about plus size women, and they use kind of like not very good language. Like they'll be like, oh, she was fat, like she was a bigger girl, and like I was like, okay, like maybe this was just how they were talking at that time. But it's definitely interesting, and I would recommend people watching it. What really got me into wanting to read the books is the first thing I saw about Hannibal Lecter, like I had always knew that people were talking about The Silence of the Lambs, greatest movie of all time, and this, and like they're like, I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Like I always saw that all over the place, and I was like, okay. So one day I just like looked into it, and then one day I was at home sick because I had the flu, and I was on the couch looking for something to watch, and Red Dragon was on TV, and that's the one with Ralph, how do you say his name? Ray Fiennes, and Edward Norton playing Francis Dollarhide and Will Graham. That was the one that was on TV, and I was like, this is like pretty interesting. I like this. So I started looking it up, and that's when like the Silence of the Lambs stuff started popping up, and all the stuff about Hannibal Rising, Hannibal, and also the books. But at that time, I think at that time Hannibal, the TV show, was out. So I was like, okay, cool beans. But yeah, I'm just letting my food just sit right here. But I really got into Hannibal. Hannibal is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. You want a piece of bacon? If you don't eat bacon or you don't eat pork, then you don't have to, just tell me no. But if you want some bacon, let me know. But I just really love Hannibal. Maybe that's what we finna watch. We finna watch Hannibal, because Mads Mikkelsen, what a man. That's my man for real. In another life, it's us, because I love him. And Hugh Dancy, yeah. But it's just, Hannibal is such a good show. Like the cinematography is so good. Sometimes the dialogue, you be missing the dialogue, because I'm like, what the heck are they talking about and stuff like that. But the dialogue is like pure poetry. Like, bring Hannibal back for season 4 for real. But I love Hannibal. So maybe I'm gonna turn y'all to the TV so we can watch TV together. But yeah, I'm gonna see you in a little bit. It's a good talk we just had. Y'all, I'm screaming so loud because Hannibal real life did not like Franklin, and Franklin wanted to be with his friend. He hated that man. And you know what? I would have hated him. Ooh, look at him. I would have hated him for these two. Cause why would you do that? Look at Hannibal. Hannibal hated that man. So, got my laptop so I can have like a flat surface. Hannibal is going on in the background. So if you hear that, then that's what that is. Oh, this is the part where Hannibal and Will meet.
Which profile is he working on?
I'm sorry, Will. Observing is what we do. I can't shut mine off any more than you can shut yours off.
Please.
Don't psychoanalyze me. You won't like me when I'm psychoanalyzed.
Now to do it. I can go get a lecture.
I'm psychoanalyzed.
Psychoanalyze.
Hannibal did all that about saying like he gonna only eat people that's rude, and Will was rude to him, and he was like, oh, wow, you seduced me. Like he was doing all that and being like, oh, eat the rude, and then he got Will being rude, and he was like, you know what, I freak with you, I freak with you real bad. So I'm on Pinterest and I'm trying to figure out like what I want to do like project wise. I love Pinterest. Like, so I saw somebody make a post that said Pinterest is social media, but it's the media without the social, and I love it because like you ain't got to worry about all of that other stuff that's going on, like people doing all the talking, all this like negativity stuff. Like you don't have to worry about any of that. Let's see. I was thinking about doing this right here with the little thingy. Okay, with the octopus. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think that I may do these. I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me see if it'll like autofocus. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I could do like one of these little bunnies, and I'm gonna try to make it. I'm not gonna exactly try to like copy the person verbatim and stuff like that. I'm gonna see if I can try to make it unique to me, to what I like. So yeah, let's see. I think this brown will be good. Looks like caramel, but don't eat these.
Destroy them. He wants to consume them. Keep some part of them inside. This girl's killer thought that she was a pig. You think this was a copycat?
Hannibal is such an interesting show because like literally you just go from
a cabin, something with an emblem.
They'll just be like murder, and it'll be like the most graphic and beautiful thing ever. So yeah, I really like it.
Same age as the other girl, same
the murder.
Hair color, same eye color, same height, same weight.
I would love to see like a video where actual FBI profiler rates like Hannibal, and it talks about like if they think that like it's really like talk about if it's actually like that. My little brother is texting me.
Sadist, very hard to catch. There's no traceable motive. There'll be no patterns. He may never kill this way again. I'm Dr. Lecter draw his psychological profile. He seemed very impressed with his opinion.
He texted me about the snow because like I said, like it's snowing today. So he texted me about the snow and he's like, dude, it's snowing down here. So hopefully my sister go ahead and take him outside. But yeah, he texted me about the snow and talking about it. Oh. So I'm back. I've been gone for a couple of hours, just miscellaneously doing things. I posted 2 TikToks, so doing that. I would try to get consistent with TikTok when they're about to ban TikTok and TikTok is about to be no longer. But you know what? It's fine because I'm getting consistent on here, so that's all that matters. But yeah, we're about to start our little date together. I have my food that I ordered yesterday. This is the rice, the vegetables, the rice. I said the rice again. The salmon. And what I like, I don't know, what I like about ordering from like hibachi places or like Japanese restaurants around here is the fact that they will sit right there and give you a container like this right here. Like, I don't know, it just scratches my brain in such a good way. And what I really like about it too, when you order from those type of places, is the fact that they will give you these containers, and you can also use them as meal prep containers, or you can use them as storage containers. Because I know that I do that. Like when I'm going to the clinic, I'll just take out the one that I have and pack my little lunch. So I love that. So we're gonna be eating that. Remember, we're gonna be watching The Thing. And if you're scared, just let me know. Just cuddle up to me. I mean, I'm gonna protect you. But yeah, I'm drinking some more kiwi strawberry because it slaps naturally. It's good. The Arizona one, the kiwi strawberry, the fruit punch. What else? What else? They got another flavor. And the watermelon. They all slap. They all slap for real. So we're gonna be doing that, watching a movie together, and like, yeah. And then we're gonna be like talking and stuff. It's gonna be real romantic, whatever. Like, don't make a big deal out of it. Don't make a big deal out of it. And yeah, like, I'm trying. I was thinking about making some sourdough bagels, like attempting to make some, because I found this recipe, but I'm not sure I'm doing it right, because I have some sourdough starter that one of my classmates gave me that she had made at her house. So yeah, like, I'm excited because I want to get into like making bagels and starting off making bagels. But yeah, let me see, let's check on the food. The rice. Rice still needs a little bit more time. But yeah, like I said, like last year was my first time watching The Thing in like full entirety and not just watching clips of it. It's my first official time watching it. I love it so much, and it's probably up there with one of my favorite horror movies. I know another one of my favorite horror movies is Hellraiser. I love Hellraiser. Like, the first and the second one are really good. I haven't watched any of the other ones, but like, I hear mixed reviews, so I'm scared to watch those because I'm scared I'm not gonna like them. But I'm gonna get to it one day of watching it. One thing that I'm planning on doing this year, and like in concerns to movies, is I want to watch all of David Cronenberg's movies. Like, all, I think I found the list, I think it's like 26, but I want to take the time to watch all of David Cronenberg's movies and rank which ones are my favorite. So I like David Cronenberg. If you don't know David Cronenberg, he is a horror movie director. He's kind of been known for being like the king of body horror. So like, he's very big on body horror in his movies, but he just has like really good stuff. Like, it's all very freaky, very weird, very much my vibes. But yeah, the movies I have seen of his, let's see. Yep. Okay, well, there you go. Yeah, give you a little review. But the movies that I have seen, the movies of his that I have seen, I've seen, let me see, I'm just trying to make sure I'm like focused on here. The movies of his I have seen are, I've seen The Fly, I've seen Dead Ringers, I've seen Crash. What else have I seen from him? I've seen Eastern Promises. Eastern Promises is probably my favorite movie of David Cronenberg's. Like, that's my top movie that I love from him. I love it so much that I like to watch it when it gets cold, or I like for it to be cold when I watch it. But I like it so much that I bought it on Amazon. That's how much I like Eastern Promises with Viggo Mortensen. But those are, I think those are the only 4 movies that I've seen. So I'm gonna watch them all, and I'm planning on watching them all in order that he released them in, and then ranking them on which ones that I like. But that's my little project I'm gonna do this year, and I'm gonna take y'all along with me. But we're about to head into the living room so me and you can start our date and we can watch The Thing. So I'm in the living room now with you. Yeah, like I'm really excited just to be doing this. And I brought some napkins in here for me and you, just in case you start making a mess or I start making a mess. Who knows? I have some yum yum sauce in the refrigerator. Do I want yum yum sauce tonight? I don't know. I'm trying to think if I want yum yum sauce tonight. Maybe I do want yum yum sauce because I got it and they gave me, I only ordered like 1 yum yum sauce and they ended up giving me like 3 of them. So let's see. Let's go to Shutter. You know what? I think I do want yum yum sauce. So I'm about to run and get some yum yum sauce, but don't think that I'm like abandoning you. I promise you I'm not. Cause what is rice without a little yum yum on it? Okay. And if you don't know what the Thing is, or you haven't heard of it before, The Thing is a horror movie. I think it was in 1985. My phone is on the other side of the room, so I can't look it up. But The Thing is basically this horror movie about this group of, I wouldn't say all of them are scientists, but I can't remember if they said all of them are scientists. But like, I'm gonna just say scientists, like scientists and like other types of guys and of men. Yeah, a group of men. These group of men who are in the Arctic and they're doing like research, I'm assuming. And basically there is this organism that can imitate and duplicate, like assimilate itself basically into another life form. And so there is a lot of paranoia among these men because they're like, are you the thing? Are you that thing? Like, who is who? Because you really can't tell, because it's like, it can look like you, it can sound like you. So like, it's just crazy, like the paranoia and the isolation. Because like, imagine if you were in that situation where you're out in the Arctic and you're surrounded by all these guys who you've been with for months, and all of a sudden there's this like cosmic horror type situation where it's a thing and you don't know, is this person the thing, is that person the thing, are you who you say, or like, or am I even like who I say I am? So like, yeah, it's crazy. And like, you just watch them go into paranoia being like, is it you? Like their whole breakdown. But it has a lot of cool body horror, and most of the effects in the movie are practical, meaning that they did themselves, not CGI. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna give you a bite of this rice. There you go. Yeah, I put a little yum yum sauce on there for you, boo. This is nice. This is nice. This is intimate. This is a part where the Norwegian man is trying to tell them that it's not a dog. It's not a dog. But obviously, when you're watching it, you're just like, okay, what is he saying? What is he saying? Because there are no subtitles telling you what he is saying to kind of put you in that same state of mind as the like characters, where they're like, what is this man saying? What is he talking about? Which I think was a good move on like their part of not put in subtitles because it would have gave it away. But there's actually scenes on a scene on YouTube or a video on YouTube where you can see where he, like the subtitles of what he's saying, and he's saying like, it's not a dog, it's not a dog, put it down and stuff like that. So I think that's really cool that they decided to put that in there about having no subtitles. But yeah, he's trying to shoot at the dog, and they're like, why are you shooting at this random dog? This part is so crazy right here. Like, this, I feel like this is the most memorable part of the movie. Watch this. It's just so crazy, like the sound. And I mean, like, look at them. They're like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. We made it to the end of the movie. I didn't show too many clips because I didn't want my video to get like copyrighted or anything like that. And plus, there's a lot of gore in this movie. But Childs and McCready are the only two left. And the question I have for y'all is, who do y'all think is the thing in the end? Or do y'all think that either one of them is the thing? I know a lot of people say Childs because he goes missing at the end. And you can't see his breath as much as you can see McCready. But I think John Carpenter came out and was like that was an effect of the camera or something like that. But honestly, I don't think either one of them are the thing. That's just my personal opinion. I think both of them are human, but I don't think that they're going to survive.
We're here for a little while.
I don't think they're going to survive. Yes, I have put my bunny on. So if I put the bunny on, that means it's time for Auntie to go to sleep. So I'm about to go take a bath, brush my teeth, and yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank y'all just for, even if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for spending the day with me in the snow so that I wasn't alone. Thanks for eating with me. I really appreciate it. If you would like and subscribe, I really appreciate that as well. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stay consistent this year with making videos and trying to like come up with creative content and all of those types of things. But yeah, thank you, appreciate it. You're my little honey bunny, and I'll see you at the next date. Bye.